Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know what you're thinking, where have I been again? I wanted to keep a one video a week kind of schedule, but with this makeup look itself, I was going backwards and forwards with it for a bit. I couldn't fully decide on what I wanted to do. I have now obviously done that, and yeah. So before we obviously start, you know the drill, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos. Before I also get started, I want to give out a shout out to beeswatched. She's on Instagram and she makes makeup swatches. She does pre-mades and she also does customs. She did me some customs and they are amazing. They are amazing quality as well, and she's so reasonably priced as well. So if you do want to check her out, I will put her Etsy store and her Instagram in the description below. Please go check her out. She does amazing work. Today we're going to do another chapter in the DC inspired series. Today we're going to do Poison Ivy. Like the last video, I am going to give a bit of information before we get started. If you don't want to hear that information, I will add a timestamp on the video for you. So if you do want to skip ahead, you can do, but that's up to you. If not, let's get into some of her info. Poison Ivy's full name is Dr. Pamela Lillian Isley. Her main abilities are a trained botanist. She uses the secretion of floral toxins and mind-controlling pheromones from plants and stuff like that. She's also immune to most toxins and pathogens, and she has the ability to mentally control the growth of plants via the connection to the green. She's Gotham City's misanthropic botanist. I do not know what that means, so I have probably just butchered how you say that. And she's a biochemist. She is obsessed with plants, ecological extinction, and the environment, which personally, they are very good things to be obsessed with, not in a supervillain type of way. She has teamed up with Catwoman in the past and Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is her main closest friend and ally, and has sometimes been portrayed as a romantic interest together. This is actually being shown in the recent episodes of the Harley Quinn series. Her first appearance was in the Batman comics in issue 181, but her actual first appearance was in an ad in the House of Mysteries comic, issue 160. And that was just in a little ad to promote the comic that she was actually going to be in. She's been in many TV and film series. For example, this is the Batman and Robin film. She was played by Uma Thurman. Sorry if I butchered that last name. And she has also been in the Batman animated series, one of which was voiced by Piera Coppola. Again, I'm really sorry if I have butchered that name, I'm terrible with him. And in the Harley Quinn series that's on now, she's voiced by Lake Bell. She's also within most of the Batman Arkham games as well. She's typically drawn and portrayed barefoot in a one piece that is adorned with leaves and vines, and is portrayed in a variation of skin tones as well. So with that info, I kept it a bit shorter this time. Let's get started with today's makeup. This is going to be me trying something really different and out the box myself. I am not trained, I'm self-taught, so I have a low skill level, so let's hope this works out. And again, before we get started, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It does help me a lot, and it would mean a lot to me as well. But let's get started. For the brushes and stuff like that, they'll be in the description below. It just saves me looking at them in the light. I will go through each product though as we go, but they will also be in the description below. So first we're going to start with the Jeffree Star Magic Star Concealer in the shade C5. I take the Morphe Jeffree Star sponge as well. So I'm going to go in with the Morphe Pride palette, the first one that they did, which is this one. I'm going to be using Parade, which is this darker green here. And instead of bringing that from the out, I'm going to come from the inner corners of my eyes and work my way up. So from there, I'm going to go back in with the Pride palette. And I'm going to use the shade Nature, which is this light green shade here. So I'm going to go back in with the Parade shade and I'm just going to blend it in a little bit. I am only going to take a light amount. So next from the Pride palette again, I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is Art. This is a very, very light bluish green. This is going to go in my outer corner. I'm going to go back in with the Nature shade and I'm going to blend in like I did before. So these are the colours I've used to represent the leaves and the vines. I'm now going to add a very small amount of brown. And I'm going to just go over the outline. This is to symbolise like the branches, the trees and the bark. So for that, I'm going to use the Alice in Wonderland palette by Urban Decay. And I'm going to use the shade Dormouse, which is this one here. I'm just going to go back over it with the greens just to brighten everything back up and blend everything together. So from there, I'm just going to use the same brown as before and I'm just going to put that under my eye. I'm going to go back in with the concealer and I'm just going to make a small outline for the colour that I'd like to put on after. bit, what I'm going to quickly do is just go over the little bits where I've made a mess, basically. From there, I'm going to use the Velour liquid lipstick in the shade Equality, and that is from the Equality lip bundle. And I'm going to use this to go over the lining that I have just done. That's what they both look like with the first coat. I'm gonna pause it here, do a second coat, and then I'll come back. So I've neatened up a bit, I've added a bit more brown and tried to neaten it up as best as I can. So I'm gonna add some glitter over some of the colours. But over the centre, I'm gonna use the KVD Vegan palette. All the shades in this palette are pigment, glittery pigment. If you can see it. So I'm going to be going in with that green shade there, which is Earthling. What a fitting name. It says for best results to use your finger, so I'll do that. And I'm just going to place it over the centre of my eye. And then I'm going to use the Pride palette again, and I'm going to use the shade Actavism, which is this glittery shade here, and I am just going to press that from here into the lighter shade a little bit. So from there I am actually going to add more of the Quality shade. I'm gonna make lines, try and make it look like a leaf. Pray for me. Is deciding against doing the lines because I've tried it and ended up looking bad. So if this side now looks lighter than before, it's because I've had to put concealer on to get rid of that area and just go over with the colours again, try blend it back to how it was. That's one thing I do want to leave in because I want my channel to be one where we can learn and learn together, because like I said, I'm not very skilled myself, so I am learning as I go. So if we can end up learning together, then that's a bonus for me, and if by showing you these things it helps you fix mistakes as well, then it is a bonus. So I think from there I'm gonna go in, neaten up with some concealer where I can, and then I'm gonna go and do my normal foundation and contour steps, and then I will come back when it comes to the lipstick. If you do want to see them steps, go to one of my previous videos. I will put it in the eye bar at the top so you can find it. And yeah, I'll be back in a hot sec. So as you can see, I've done my foundation, blush, brows, contour, and with the blush this time, I brought it over my cheeks, over my nose. I wanted more of a pink shade to kind of symbolise flowers and stuff like that. So for the lips, I'm going to use a nude shade. I was thinking of using green, but I wanted to leave the eyes to give them their own moment, so not go too crazy with the lips. So I'm just going to use the KVD Everlasting Lip Liner in Bow and Arrow. Next, I'm going to go in with the KVD Lilo shade in the Everlasting lipstick. This is a nude shade, but again has a bit of a pink undertone to it, so it kind of goes with the idea of flowery tones. So for the final step, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star The Gloss, and it's in the shade Candy Drip. I'm just going to pop that over. So it's a pink glitter shade. So that is today's finished look. Tell me what you think. Again, I'm not the best arty side of things, I am learning, but if you do decide to do your own version of this, please tag me in it on Instagram. Again, my Instagram will be in the description below, and let me know what you would like to see next, whether it be another DC inspired character, or if you would like me to maybe do something different, maybe a different series. I have some items coming soon that I'll be able to do a review of as well, and yeah, and that's everything. So I will see you in my next video. Stay safe, wash your hands, and don't touch your face, and I'll see you next time.